Hey everybody, this is Sean, and I've got Alexis with me.
Hi.
And we actually are not doing a sponsored video today, but it is a product that you've probably seen a lot of ads for recently.
Bajillion times.
Oh my god, right?
They're everywhere.
And I apologize for the audio, but we're dealing with a few technical difficulties with our microphone, so we'll try to be heard clearly for you.
We'll do our best.
So we went and got ourselves a HelloFresh box because I saw a 50% discount for it online, and I figured, let's figure out what all this fuss is about.
We also hate cooking on Mondays and trying to figure out what we're having for dinner on Mondays.
Exactly.
So this kind of solves this problem. And I'm not the world's best cook.
I went to cooking school, which is why I'm able to do my videos where I teach y'all how to cook.
I've learned a lot, but I still don't know everything or anywhere near everything. I know how to saute.
Cool air coming out of the box there.
So far, impression good. Okay, good.
Ooh.
Weird, thick. Okay. They're cold. They're cold to the touch.
They're individual little meal packs.
Yeah.
We got ourselves the zesty hoisin chili beef.
Ooh, I have no idea what we're having, by the way.
The ponzu marinated steak and bok choy with sesame, edamame rice, and wasabi mayo. This one was paid extra so we could get this one.
Pretty sweet. Ooh, gnocchis.
Gnocchi bolognese with fresh tomato sauce, carrots, and parmesan.
Admittedly, I can make this, but it's really handy not to have to put it all together.
And it tells you all of the ingredients that they've given you. Ooh.
Oh.
And there's their little recipe guide.
It looks pretty simple.
Better angle for us.
There.
There we go.
Saw my foot for a second.
Yeah, how do you feel about this?
It
do you
looks
feel
simple.
You'd be able to make this with their instructions?
Yeah, look, it looks simple.
They're all keep
cool.
refrigerated, best before July 19th. Which is okay, you have to use them this week.
That's kind of expected. They last as long as groceries last.
Yeah. There's the chili beef.
Yeah.
What's this? Hello, Perks. Ooh, free stuff.
Ooh, I like free stuff.
And we've got, which one is this? The steak and bok choy. I'm really excited for the steak and bok choy because it was one that they mentioned you could grill if you wanted to.
Ooh.
And there's their whole little welcome package that they have. This is basically just advertisement from them trying to get us to buy more things. Yeah, and to keep our subscription past Wednesday.
We'll see.
Oh, and you do need to have salt, pepper, oil, butter, sugar, and milk on hand.
I don't think we have milk.
No, we're lactose intolerant. We usually don't. What's this?
I still drink milk.
Cooking is not scientifically proven to make you happy. Ingredients on ice. Oh! Oh, these ice packs are still frozen.
I need an ice pack.
Yeah, but there's some leak from the meat.
There's always going to be.
What's this one? Beef strips. Top sirloin steak. And then there's our lean ground beef.
Ooh, perfect.
Whichever one is open and leaking is going to be whatever one we cook tonight, I suppose.
We'll find out.
Right? Okay, and we can't forget the little perk that they sent us. Let's find out what the free thing is that you get with your... What's this? Ah. Ew. Ew.
What is it?
Ew, it's hazelnut spread. It's Kraft chocolate and hazelnut spread.
I like hazelnut.
Hazelnut's the worst nut.
Hazelnuts are great. I'm excited for those.
And I can get some free samples.
Or
Or whoever gets that code first gets the free samples, YouTube.
Go for it. We're not going to use it.
And then there's some coupons for some Starbucks. We're going to use our Starbucks
We're
coupons.
going to use that, yeah.
Hello, gift.
It's a gift.
We can save $1.
For some hazelnut spread.
And what's this?
Some
Oh, you can get some
edible
things.
arrangements.
I know someone who actually worked at one of those places, and I got like a whole bunch of chocolate dipped fruit for my birthday once. It's really great.
I've gotten an edible arrangement before. They're pretty fucking great.
They are. Okay, and now off to the kitchen, where we're going to show you some of the steps and cooking of the ponzu recipes, the one we decided to show for you. Okay, it's time to cook, so we thought we'd give you a look at what's in one of these little ingredient bags they gave us.
Sesame seeds.
Mayonnaise. Ooh, bok choy.
Bok choys. The world's smallest bag.
Ooh, rice for two.
Basmati rice. Yeah.
Edamames.
Edamames.
Edamame.
A single lime.
Ooh, a lime. We're making fake ponzu sauce.
Oh, the
and then some soy sauce. Oh my god, that's cute!
Soy sauce.
Oh.
And some sesame oil.
Some sesame oil. Okay.
And
ooh. Oh, really is one of those types of pack?
You get the world's smallest little thing of wasabi. That's cute.
Wasabi. It's one of the cute little wasabi.
And that's all of it.
Okay.
So, you know,
well
we're going to try doing this the way they want us to do this. We'll see.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you to have a hack at this recipe. And we will see what the results look like when you're done. There we have it. This is the finished product. We tried to follow the recipe as closely as we could.
I got frustrated on step number 6 because step number 5 and step number 6, when it says cook the bok choy, it does not tell you what temperature to cook the bok choy at. It just says cook them for 2 to 3 minutes until they're tender. So I think I overcooked the crap out of them. I don't know. And then when it tells you to make the rice and the mayo sauce at the same time, those need to be 2 very different steps. Those are not the same step.
Yeah, so it was, in our experience, looking at the recipe myself as someone who's been a trained cook, I would have been able to recreate it. But approaching this from the perspective of someone who doesn't have experience cooking, these aren't as easy as they're telling everyone they are. They've got television commercials telling us that people are like absolutely pleased with these because they need something easy, they don't have experience cooking, and they're able to make something.
You can get your way through it. It's just not as easy or as simple as the nice little animations and everything make it seem.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they had a few more steps. Not everyone has someone who went to cooking school in their house to be able to translate the recipe for them. But all in all,
smells good.
Let's give this a taste. It is delicious. The flavor seems worth it to me. It's day 2, so it's time for us to cook another one of these HelloFresh meals. And today's one that we're both excited for, the gnocchi bolognese with fresh tomato sauce. They even give you some tomatoes and tell you to take them out. Ours are kind of a little bit sad, but they're still good.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
And it actually just gives you one of those packs of gnocchi that you find at the grocery store. There's a sad carrot in there, and a shallot. Ooh, it's not sad. A shallot. Ooh, and they give you some ground beef. And some strained tomatoes.
So something interesting that we discovered today about these is the little recipe cards make handy-dandy shopping lists for future buying.
They do. They have everything on there. I'm actually nervous about showing them on camera now because I'm worried that they might get angry at me if I do that. Oh, they think this is enough garlic.
That's cute.
Oh, no.
I'm going to be adding a little bit more garlic to this.
Yeah, and we've got some fresh basil outside that I've grown in my garden.
So we're going to add that as well.
Beef flavor concentrate and some Worcester sauce. I love how in Canada it always says sauce, Worcester sauce, because sauce is the same in French and English. So, of course, they need to also print it twice because we do need to print both the French and English. So you get a lot of things like this here, where it's like sauce, Worcester sauce, or you get sans gluten-free, which if you're bilingual...
This is my favorite.
Yeah, because I just read that as without gluten-free, which is me. So we're going to get started cooking this one. Alexis is going to do it again. And so we'll cut to the finished product and then give you our opinion about the ease of this recipe. And there we go. The gnocchi dish is completed. How was cooking this one?
Really simple.
Oh, good. After the last one, I was worried they would all be a bit complicated. And I discovered today that they actually have difficulty ratings when you're looking at the menus online.
Oh.
So it would have been nice to know that I was setting my wife up for failure.
No, that's okay. I got through it competently-ish.
But it did taste really good.
It was so good.
Okay, so we'll be back with you tomorrow for the final dish of the 3. Okay, we're back on our final day, which is the zesty hoisin chili beef. And we've decided that I'm going to cook this one because I make us a lot of stir fries. And this recipe looks like just a nice, simple stir fry. So I'm going to do this one for us and then give you my opinion of this as someone who is a fairly good cook. Got all the ingredients in here. Once again, we've got like crispy shallots,
chili sauce,
we've got rice, we've got some brocks.
Oh, that broccoli's holding up pretty good.
The rice again.
So one comment, I must say, the only box that looked a little sad was the gnocchis.
Yeah, their tomatoes look a bit sad.
The tomatoes were a little bit sad, but they tasted a-okay. Like, they tasted fine. All of their vegetables have been really nice.
Ooh, they chopped the onions
for me. Oh my god, they
chopped
chopped the onions! That's adorable!
That's so cute!
And like these little sauce sachet packet things are really, really nice.
They're kind of handy.
It's kind of nice because you don't have to fiddle around finding your ingredients in the fridge or anything.
They gave us like a sad garlic.
A little tiny garlics. We'll probably add some more garlics to that again.
Yeah.
That's a lot of ginger.
A lot of ginger, and it only calls for a tablespoon.
Yeah,
it wants 1 tablespoon of ginger. They gave me extra ginger. I'm glad I like ginger. My ginger was getting sad, so now I've
got some more ginger.
A little bit extra.
Ooh, crispy shallots.
I know. I'm excited for this.
The beef actually looks really good.
It does.
So I'm pretty sure that the one that was leaking was actually the steaks because.
Yeah, there's been no
moisture on any of the other packs, and the leakage was very minimal. So far, I've been impressed with the packaging.
Okay.
Anyway,
next week I'm probably going to try expanding some of them so we have lunches the next day.
Yeah.
But for today, I don't think I'm going to add anything to this. I'm just going to make it stock and give my opinions, and maybe I'll let you guys know what I think I would have added. And there we have it. I've cooked the final meal of the 3. It actually tastes pretty good. I think the recipe might be a little bit too simple for me, but I've been trained in cooking and went to cooking school myself, so that's not surprising. But I did find it relatively easy. Alexis commented while I was cooking it that she would have found this one easy to cook too, and kind of wishes that she decided to cook supper today as well. And it's delicious too. It needs far more chili. My one problem with it is I think I would have added far more of each one of the spices in this recipe. It needs more chili, needed a little bit more hoisin, needed more garlic. It had enough ginger, but mostly because I used that entire knob of ginger. Anyway, that was dish number 3. I guess it's time for us to wrap things up for the week. Hey everyone, we've reached the end of the week, and we've had a chance to cook all 3, and I will admit that we were pretty harsh on our very first one before we got used to how they were doing their steps.
It was a long day. I was a little tired. And I will admit that one little step, I was expecting, like, step-by-step instructions. Not quite what you get, but it is still basic enough that we're actually making this very recipe again.
No, actually, yeah, we went out and bought the ingredients, and we're making this again for supper tonight. We're going to put it on our grill, actually, instead of doing it in a pan.
Yeah.
And we actually enjoyed having 3 meals put together enough for us that we're going to do it again for next week. We probably won't do it a 3rd week because it is a little bit expensive at full price.
But it was nice.
Yeah, and it'll be nice having some meals on hand that maybe we can do some meal planning on our own. So my actual opinion on this is that if you can find yourself a coupon, HelloFresh is kind of worth it for maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
Definitely.
But keep the recipes that you get, because they have shopping lists on there.
Yeah,
and
like, all of these are just basically shopping lists for what you need.
Yeah, so if you have problems meal planning, like I do, where you just can't think up what you want to eat for the week.
These are great.
Yeah, maybe having a binder full of these will help you decide what you want to do. And then you won't have to spend the full price that they're charging you.
But, overall, I, really liked all 3 of them. I make a little bit of a better pasta sauce, but that's just a humble brag on my opinion.
I make a little bit of a better stir fry than theirs, actually.
But not having to think and not having to go shopping, especially during these times, these were honestly pretty great.
Yeah, and you know what? I never thought of actually putting ginger directly in my rice. I usually just cook the rice and deal with it after. So that was a nice change, and it's made some of my other meals tastier.
So yeah, thank you for watching. This has been really, really, really fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. We're not going to show you guys the one that we get next week because that's just for us, and this was kind of a one-time deal. But we do other videos, so you should probably subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and maybe check us out the next time we make a post.
Thank you so much for coming. Have a great day.
And comment below if you want to chat about what you think about HelloFresh.
Bye.